Okay, good to be back, and we're still talking AFCON football. Um, uh, Sport Bishop. Today we'll see Gambia take on Cameroon in a
Yeah,
do or die match for the Cameroonians. If they get something from this match, at least they will also be on that table for the best losers as well. They will join
yeah,
Cote d'Ivoire. We will also see the likes of Senegal, the team to beat as well, host or coming up against Guinea, who have
yeah.
also recorded uh,
One win.
one win in this tournament.
Yeah,
Hopefully, let's see how they. I think the Guineans have qualified for all I care. They
they
have
have
4
4 points
points in
already.
that. Yes, in that in
Yeah,
that group in that group,
yeah,
so they've qualified to some certain extent. But let's look at how the Cameroonians, who are in deep waters, in hot soup, like we call it in Africa, they are in hot soup. How can they put aside complacency, put aside pressure, and play against this Gambian side that also look unpredictable on a very good day? We saw the way they play against the Senegalese. Not until that red card,
yeah,
they fell down. We saw also the way they played against the Guineans as well.
yeah.
They lost by a long goal to the Guineans. So should the Cameroonians be worried going to this match, or should they just go into this match knowing fully well that they have the personnel to cope with the pressure and um, to bring a win to their team for the first time in this AFCON? Because we know they played against Guinea, they drew against Guinea. They played against the defending champion Senegal, and they were overwhelmed. Even though at a certain point in that match, they had a very good spell in that match, but they couldn't really take the advantage that they had in the match against Senegal. But Senegal carved them out, left, right, center, and for me, nothing remained of them after those three goals. How do you think they should approach this match?
Seriously, if you're a fan of Cameroon and Cameroonian football, you should be scared. Scared for your life. Why do I say so? There is no style, there is no plan, there is no philosophy, and you've got a coach in Rigabek Song who is all over the place. Why do I say so? Look at the starting 11 in the first two games. You can see that he's still experimenting, even at the AFCON proper. How do you make it five? I wonder how coaches manage to make five changes in a game, especially in the AFCON of this magnitude. Took out one, brought in Onana, changed some midfielders, did that, removed, took out Karl Toko Ekampi, put him on the bench. And I asked myself, what are you chopping and changing? Are you trying your luck in the tournament? By now, heading to this tournament, you should know your best team. What you should do is just,
Yeah.
adding some firepower to the team or trying to change players when they are tired or jaded. But for Cameroonian football, it's looking like with Ilkabet Song, they're only going one way, downwards. Uh, the style of play they've lost their physicality, they've lost their swagger about them, they've lost their fear factor. And any team now can go play Cameroon and beat them. Nobody's scared to play Cameroon anymore. In those days when you're playing Cameroon, you're playing with your hearts in your hand. Not anymore. You're playing against the Gambia team, who also, like you said, uh, they fear no fall. Two losses in a row. They come with this game with the bullish fashion. You beat me, I'm out. I beat you, I'm still may not make it to the next round. So I'm just coming here to play for pride, something for my nation, something for myself, something for my family, something to take home, which is very important and key for them. So I think it's going to be a tough one for Cameroon. I don't. I'm not optimistic. I'm not really optimistic. I can go and get a victory. Like I told you that last time against Guinea, I fancy Gambia to get something from Guinea, but unfortunately, that late goal cost them that point from them. With this Cameroonian team and the way they play, they're not convincing. They don't have a style. I can't see whether they play tiki taka, Joko Bonito, or counter attacking football. They just they rely on their individual. They're just like the Spikes of Nigeria. They rely on their individual ability of the likes of Zabongiza, the likes of Magri, the likes of Katoko Kampi, the likes of Clayton G. As a team, there's no swagger about them. This Gambia team are solid defensively. I must be sincere with you. We do agree they capitulated when they got that record against Senegal, but we see they held their own against Guinea. And there's one thing that worked for them. They are a team, a proper team. No so-called big name. in the squad, so everybody wants to play for each other, play for the gaffer, play for the manager. And like I said, most importantly, they want to play for pride today. So for Cameroon, it's not going to be easy busy. If they must get out of this group, they must win the game and finish fourth position. That means automatically they can then steal, if not second place, they can steal a best loser slot and qualify for the round of 16. But apart from that, man, I think their chance of winning this game is very slim, and it's a must win for them. They don't win it, they join Ghana to the maybe easy plane back to Yaoundé. We don't know how Parat. I don't fancy them in this game. To be sincere, I will tell you the truth. I don't fancy them at all. They are favorite on paper. They've got the quality of players to do the job if the coach set them up in the in the right shape and the right style. But these Gambia teams are not pushover, and they could come. They want to end their campaign on a high, and no one is say he that is down fears no fall. You want to die. You want to when you're falling down. You want to grab everything possible to go down with you. The same way Mozambique did to Ghana yesterday. It could be the same thing they do to Cameroon tomorrow. Today, I beg your pardon. So it could be. I think we brace up for an interesting game in that encounter.
Okay, we should brace up one interesting game in this encounter between the Gambia and Cameroon.